by the cat tree.
Welcome to the RoRo and Kiara show. We are going to be reading chapter 9 of Kenny. And here we go. 5 days after the surgery, someone knocks on my bedroom door. Come in. Hey, it's Rat, followed closely by Roxanne. She has a yellow tennis ball in her mouth, and her tail is whipping around like a helicopter. She loves Rat, almost as much as she loves food, which is saying a lot. What does Rat love?
I don't remember.
Food. Well, Rat loves food, and so does Roxanne. Never stop. Aren't you supposed to be in school? I asked him. I called and told them I was going to have the flu this week. But you will ruin your perfect attendance record. Rat hasn't missed a day of school since we all had chickenpox in first grade. And let me ask him a question. It's okay. Principal Watson has decided not to give out the certificate. He doesn't want to reward kids for doing what they should do. Yeah, you gotta look at that.
Oh, hi, people.
Yeah, here, look at it. His blonde hair is sticking out on the top of his head like he just ran his hands through it. But it always looks like that. I'm exempt from all my finals anyway.
I am looking.
Okay. That's nice.
No, it's not.
Okay. I always forget about the perfect grade point combination that results in the exemption prize. I'm usually close, but not perfect. Apparently, the only way I get to skip finals is with a major doctor's excuse and tons of extra work. So, Brett, why does Brett get to not take finals?
Because he's helping the girl who has issues.
Well, he gets straight A's. So if he's gotten straight A's all quarter, he doesn't even have to take the final test. That's how Brett.
Yeah, you need to give me that though when I have to take finals.
All right. Okay. Roxanne's brown head bobs up over the side of the bed. That's your dog, Roxanne. She has the tennis ball in her mouth and a hopeful look on her face. While I watch, she carefully opens her mouth and lets the tennis ball roll across the bed toward my hand. So here's Roxanne.
I realize it.
And she drops the ball, and it rolls across the bed.
You know, I already know this. I read this part.
I ignore her. So you're here. I have to admit I like the idea. I breathe in a deep sigh and feel myself relax. Somebody had to get you started on the right track. He slides his backpack off his shoulder and perches on the edge of my bed. Charlotte and your dad had to go back to work. Ugly 1 and 2 are at school. Who else? Who are Ugly 1 and Ugly 2?
Her stepsister.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Briella and that other girl. We'll find out.
Gigi is mine. Not Gigi.
Roxanne jumps up, retrieves the tennis ball lying untouched by my hand, returns to her spot beside the bed, and repeats the whole process all over again. The ball rolls slowly across the bed until it rests beside my fingers. Her face says it all. Please. She is stubborn when it comes to playing. I pick up the ball and Roxanne dances back from the bed in happy anticipation. Then I throw the tennis ball out my open bedroom door over the banister, wincing at the sudden, unexpected pain of the movement. The ball bounces down the stairs and Roxanne takes off, thrilled. It's so easy to please a Labrador. I hear her thunder down the stairs in glee. Charlotte said they were going to hire someone to sit with me during the day, I say. One moment, please, YouTube, while I let my kitty cat out. Kiara, entertain them. Are you being entertaining?
Yep.
Good. Listen for Sydney when he comes back in.
That's what me.
Charlotte said they were going to hire someone to sit with me during the day, I say. So who's going to keep Ever company while she's healing from this? What are they going to do? Is Charlotte, her stepmother, going to stay with her?
You want to question me now?
Or Ugly 1 and Ugly 2, are they going to stay with her?
His name is Rat.
Is Rat going to stay with her? Probably Rat would, but now her family said they're going to hire someone to come and stay with Ever while she's getting better.
That would be him. I read this book already.
I guess Miss Know-It-All knows all about the book. Sorry. You're the expert on the book? Well,
Sure.
you can quiz me. How about you quiz me? Okay. Voila! You're looking at him. Besides, I can use the extra money for a new lens for my telescope.
Owned.
She got it. Roxanne is back at the edge of the bed again. She opens her mouth and lets the ball roll across my comforter toward my hand, then sits back and stares at me with huge, pleading brown eyes. Please. I can't. It hurts, I say to her. She looks totally bummed and lies down on the floor with a big, I'm so disappointed in you sigh. Guilt. It's another thing Labradors are good at. What are they paying you for? Wait, what are they paying you? I look back at Rat. Do you know what they're paying you?
Same amount as they're paying the dog.
They're paying the dog?
No, same amount as they're paying the dog, like the dog sitter.
Oh, okay. Same thing they pay for Roxanne's daycare. This girl. She knows what she's talking about. Just ask her. Okay, be right back. I gotta let the cat in. Yeah. Mama knows it's true. Yeah, it's cold out there. Okay, YouTube. Sorry about that.
You don't even know what I was doing.
No, I don't.
You'll never know.
I'll find out. Okay. They're paying you to dog sit me? What a treat. Sit. Very funny. Well, I couldn't say lie down because you're already doing that. I'm not sure about this. He unzips the backpack and pulls out the all too familiar informational booklet. Now let's see what we're supposed to do today. I groan. He starts to read. There will be white tape known as steri-strips on your incision site. These need to stay on for 5 days post-op. They should be removed so the incisions can have open air. Don't worry about the incisions coming apart. There are 2 layers of dissolving sutures under the steri-strips. He leans over the bed. So, let's see what they look like. Really? So, Kiara, what does Rat want to see?
Her stomach.
Yeah, her stitches. How many layers of stitches are underneath the stitches that are on the outside? Yes, very good. Okay. He nods. Before the surgery, there was no way I would show anyone my bare stomach. But in the last week, so many people have poked and prodded me, I am sort of getting used to it. Besides, this is Rat, and at the moment, he is all I have. I pull up my t-shirt and reveal the 2 white bandages. Rat inspects the incisions with the interest of a scientist looking through a microscope at the cure for cancer. Redness around the incision of 1/4 to an inch is not unusual. Do they hurt? So, Kiara, how much redness is not unusual around the wound?
No.
How many inches? Like about a fourth of an inch. Um, Good. Some pain at the incision is normal, but after 48 hours, it should improve daily. If it becomes more tender after this period, especially if there is increased redness, if swelling has increased, and if there is drainage or bleeding, then there may be infection. At that point, we should call the doctor. He recites it all from memory. We don't need to call the doctor. It's been nearly a week since the surgery, and there's very little redness. So was there a lot of redness around Evers,
Yes.
around her incision site? No, no. She only needed to call the doctor if the redness increased, if there was swelling.
Okay, Rosario, I get the point.
Or drainage, like gooey green stuff coming out.
I'm going to slap you.
Or maybe blood coming out of it.
Sitting near my buddy now.
Okay, so then they need to call the doctor, okay? All right. So I pull the t-shirt back over the top of my stomach and watch Rat retrieve his laptop out of his backpack. What's that for? I need to record today's data. He types away at the keyboard. I'm keeping a chart. I'm going to print it out and put it right up there on the wall. He motions toward the space beside my bedroom door, but doesn't look up from my computer. What is Rat going to do with his computer?
Keep track of her weight and stuff.
Yeah, and then what's he going to do with it? He's going to
post it on her door.
Yeah. What data? Weight loss, exercise, attitude. He looks up expectantly from the screen and announces, week 2. Wait.
Huh?
He doesn't have a question. What's your weight? Week 2. Wait. He wants to know how much you weigh. Again, not something I would ever want anyone to know, but this morning I stepped on the brand new bathroom scale Charlotte bought me before the surgery, and the news was actually pretty good. 285, I'd say. How much does she weigh now?
285.
She weighed before she went in?
302. See now?
Weight loss? 17 pounds she had lost. Right on target. 302 to 285 is 17 pounds. Right on target, Rat types it into the computer. Exercise? Since I've been home right now? Trying to stop? After all, he'd been here for most of my walks around the hospital hallways, carefully supervising me while I pushed my rolling rack full of connected bags of dripping liquid.
Ew.
Yeah,
liquid. I see that. Blood.
Yeah.
And then pee, and then
Some poop.
ew, really?
I mean, he pauses for emphasis. Over the last 3 days since I've been back in school and you've been here. You're looking at it, I finally confess. Rat glances back up at me and frowns. That will have to change. Attitude? Yeah. Grumpy? He types down my response. I'm hungry. I want to eat something. The good news is if you can pour it, you can eat it. According to the doctor's info, if you can suck it through a straw and it's about the consistency of pancake batter, you can have it. But that's not what they tell you. They tell you not to use a straw.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Right? Because you suck in air. That's good news, I asked. What did you eat last week? I didn't eat. I drank my meal. Clear liquid. Rat types away on his computer, mumbling, good, good. He pauses and flips through the papers in his hand. Let's see what's on the menu for week 2. Listen to what she gets to eat. Broth, cream soups, diet popsicles, watery grits, oatmeal or cream of wheat. Then we can start to work in mashed up foods in weeks 3 to 6. Yum, I say, frowning. 6 weeks seems like a really long time without chewing. Now we work on the attitude and the exercise. Brett closes his computer and stands up. Come on. I am still wary the pain will surprise me when I get out of bed, so I move carefully. I push the covers slowly back from my legs. I'm wearing gray stretchy sweats and socks that Charlotte helped me put on before she left for work.
I wonder where she works.
Yeah, I do too.
That should be like put in the book.
Probably works in maybe a place where they make cheerleader outfits.
Maybe she works at school.
Maybe. I wondered why she was so insistent about helping me get into clothes and so determined to brush my thick tangled hair up into a ponytail. Now I realized she was trying to make me presentable for the dog food. So, why was she so worried about helping Heather get fixed up, get her
For the
dog
dogs that are
for Rat, so that Rat wouldn't think they were neglecting Heather? Yeah. Did she do it forever?
Yeah.
Oh, did she do it forever? She didn't do it forever. She did it so that
she would prove that she's not love.
exactly. Well put. That she's trying to prove to Rat that she, Charlotte, is not a bad stepmother, right? So why did Charlotte do that? Why did Charlotte care that how Ever looked that morning?
Because she wanted to prove that she was loving.
Because Charlotte wanted to prove that Charlotte wasn't a bad stepmother.
Well, that too.
Well, yeah, she really didn't care about how Ever looked, but Charlotte knew that Rat was coming. And Charlotte knows that Rat truly cares about Ever, right? Rat really cares about Ever. And if Rat saw that Ever wasn't being taken care of, how do you think Rat would feel about that?
Disgusted.
He would be angry.
No, I would be disgusted.
So then the question is, does Charlotte help Ever because Charlotte truly cared about Ever?
No.
No. Who did she care about? Yeah, she cared about what Rat would think of Charlotte.
Yeah, because I think Charlotte likes him.
I know. You're funny. That's so funny, Pop. Oh, who knows? Let's keep reading. Rat reaches behind me to push gently against my back, supporting me while I sit up slowly. There is an intense pulling tightness at my stomach, and I stop to breathe in deeply. Once, twice. The pain pills are working, but I still murmur an ouch as I stand, wobbling only slightly. Is she still in pain? I shuffle out slowly to the top of the stairs with Rat and Roxanne close behind me. Rat holds my elbow and I step gingerly down each step, one at a time, gingerly and very carefully. At the bottom, we turn around and I start back up again. Roxanne is thrilled with the new game, so Roxanne the dog thinks this is a game. She accompanies us every step of the way, ball and mouth. After two very slow trips up and down the stairs, I am allowed to sit down on the couch. How many trips did she make up and down the stairs? That's right. And now, Rat picks something up off the coffee table and waves a DVD in front of my face. Your reward. You don't remember what he rewarded her with? It was a DVD. I've never been a big fan of movie versions of musicals, always preferring the stage. But Chicago is about as good as it gets. Chicago is. Did you ever see Chicago? The movie? It's a musical with Richard Gere. You probably don't know who Richard Gere is, do you?
Sorry, I'm not old.
Okay. I smile at Rat and settle back into the cushions of the sofa. You put it in and I'll give us a snack, he said. He comes back in a few minutes with a bowl of clear brown soup and a sack full of microwave popcorn. I push play. My brain says I'm hungry. My hands want to put something in my mouth, but my throat won't accept it. I take a spoonful of soup. I feel like I've just eaten a Thanksgiving dinner. I need to eat more. I take another spoonful. I almost can't swallow it. I push it down my throat. It stops somewhere near the middle of my chest. This can't be it. I have to eat more. How much is she able to eat? I watch Rat put handfuls of popcorn in his mouth. The smell is incredible. My hands twitch to pick up a handful. She wants some popcorn.
It's not gonna happen.
What do you do when you watch a movie? You eat popcorn. That's normal, right? But I'm not normal now. He chews, and I swear I can hear every crunch. I can't hear the dialogue. All I can think of is what popcorn used to taste like. He glances over at me, realizing I'm watching him. Popcorn looks good. Popcorn is better. That's even better.
Popcorn's better than that. Yes, that's good. No.
This bothering you? He tossed around the last handful of popcorn he put in his mouth seconds ago. I don't have to answer him. Sorry. He puts the popcorn on the coffee table and I feel guilty. He shouldn't have to pay for what I can't do anymore. It's okay, I say. I'm going to have to get used to it.
She can have popcorn eventually. Definitely see popcorn like that.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll eventually be able to have it. I'm actually starving. My body knows it's consuming itself. My mind knows it too, but there is nothing I can do about it. I sip the Diet Coke in front of me. She's drinking Coke. They say no carbonated beverages.
That's to you, Kiara. You didn't drink soda. You never drank soda.
Oh, they tell you no. No carbonation because it will fill your belly up. I can't take another sip. My throat rejects it. It won't go down. I'm like a cup of water that's completely full. Not a single drop will go in. I'm not sick like throw-up sick. It just won't go into my body. So it comes back up. I run to the bathroom and cough up a small drop of soda into the toilet. I come out of the bathroom to find Briella in the living room. How was school? Red asked her. Okay, Briella answered. She kicks off her sandals and walks over barefoot to the popcorn bowl, picking up a handful and stuffing it into her mouth. She flops down on the couch beside Red. English is going to kill me. Not your best subject? I don't think I have a best subject, Briella frowned. At least I'm not the only one struggling with English. You should have seen Chance today. Yeah, she did. What happened? Rat doesn't look at her. Briella pulls her phone and starts texting. He forgot his homework. They both laughed. I don't get the joke. What was the excuse this time? Rat asked. He left his bedroom window open last night, and the wind blew it outside. What does Chance say after his homework?
Blown outside.
Yeah, it got blown outside by the wind. When he tried to climb up the tree to get it back, he fell and sprained his ankle. Spent the rest of the night in the ER. Do you really think that Chance was so desperate about his homework that he would climb up a tree and try to get it back and then fall out of it, sprain his ankle, wind up in the emergency room?
No,
Was he limping? Of course. He always has the supporting details right. Even had his ankle all wrapped up. Creative, Rat says, smiling broadly. Always, Briella agreed, still texting. What happened to the paper? Hey, I'm watching a movie here. Who knew Rat was suddenly going to turn into Chatty Cathy? I make a huffing sound, but they don't stop. Claimed it was still in the tree last time he checked. I look back and forth at them. They're talking to their old friend. When did this happen? I frown and sit back on my side of the couch. No one pays any attention to me. I stare at the television and watch Renee Zellweger sing My Own Best Friend, but I don't really hear it. Now here's Skinny talking to her in her tiny little
I get
greasy
it.
voice. You think she's your best friend? Skinny's voice is in my ear so loud I can't hear the music. You're lucky you don't have to go to school ever. Briella puts her long, tanned legs up on the coffee table, and her short blue jean skirt rides up on her thighs. Rat notices. How could he not? Funny. I don't feel so lucky right now. Rat is so interesting. He's looking at her sister's leg.
Oh, wait. Rat likes Briella and Briella likes him. Oh, yeah.
Did you get your essay back? Rat asked her. Yeah, I made a C. Congratulations, Rat gives her a sideways high five. If I can pull a B on the final, I might get out of summer school. I can help you study if you want. What's going
He doesn't
on?
want to be with her, okay?
He says it so casually, I almost wouldn't know how much he was counting on her response. Almost. Sure, she says. Standing up, she swings her head over her shoulder and heads towards the stairs. Hold on.
Well, Sharon, that is so not what you do. You just go like this.
Show me how you do
Yeah.
it with the hair swing.
Here, ready, you go.
All right, everybody.
Oh, wait, no, you gotta
Watch the hair swing. The hair swing. I'll try it again.
like that.
Ah! That's how it's done.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. 2 more minutes and I'm out of here.
Oh, crud. Sure, she says. Oh, yeah, I already read that part. I can help you study if you want. Oh, I can help you study if you want, I repeat in a snarky voice under my breath. What? Rhett looked at me and how can someone so big so Skinny, you are horrible, and it's time for you to go away. We hate you, Skinny. Don't we, Kiara? Yeah, we hate Skinny very much. Yeah, Kiara can do a really good hair toss. Well, people, that's chapter 9 of Skinny by Kiara and RoRo. And good night.